Hello, John. Hello, Simo. Right, Property Ponzi's. I have got up on my computer in front of me a website of a well-known property investor. What's his name? I can't name him because he's highly litigious, but on his website it says, become financially free within 3 months. Learn how to make thousands or even tens of thousands without even owning a property. Right, so a Ponzi scheme, officially a Ponzi scheme is fraudulent, and I'm not alleging that these guys are fraudulent, but the UK property market is often referred to as a Ponzi scheme because for all of the people investing in it, one way or another, who are relying on house price growth for financial returns, whether they are speculators or investors or developers or landlords or even private individuals investing in a property thinking it's going to be their pension, all of them require house prices to keep going up or the numbers don't add up. And that's basically the premise with the Ponzi. Now, what a Ponzi is, it was named after another guy called Charlie, actually. Charles Ponzi was his name in the 1920s in America. And what he did was he got people to invest and he gave them phenomenal returns. And the returns were so good that more and more people thought, this is amazing, we're all going to keep on investing. And what he was doing is he was using Peter's money to pay Paul, if you see what I mean. So he was getting the first investment and then he was getting the next guy's investment and using their money to pay the returns on the first ones. But these were not genuine returns. It was total fraud. That's not the case in the property market in the UK. But what is the case, and the reason that it's often referred to as a Ponzi scheme, is that without the stimulation of government help to buy schemes, very low interest rates, mortgage guarantee schemes, and all of the things that make it easier to borrow more money, and of course buy-to-let, rampant buy-to-let borrowing since the 90s, without those pieces of stimulus, house prices would not have risen to where they are now and be so unaffordable. And what we're starting to see now, thankfully, is that house prices are becoming more affordable as wages are going up faster than house prices. Well, house prices have been coming down in real terms. Wages have been going up barely, but they have been going up in real terms. And there's a very, very slight improvement. But the thing is that there are a few groups of people who benefit from continual house prices rising, which not everyone knows about. And the number one is the government. Why? Because the government quotes GDP figures to tell us all how strong the economy is going or not. And GDP, UK National Gross Domestic Product, includes a measure which makes up about 16% of the total GDP figure, which is based on imputed rents. Go and look it up. I'm not going to spend time explaining it now. But imputed rents are calculated based on property values. And so the government's GDP figures have also been artificially stimulated and held up with rising house prices. Now, as lots of landlords are finding out, as lots of other property investors are finding out, without the benefit of strong nominal house price growth, let alone real house price growth, a lot of property investing no longer makes sense. And these kinds of characters, including that very, very noisy northern girl all over Facebook, hello, it's me, we got interest rates have come down, oh my God, house prices are going to boom, quick, if you want to be a millionaire like me. I'm not going to name her because I think she's affiliated with the other guy that I can't name because he's very litigious and sues anyone that accuses him of being fraudulent. And I'm not saying he's being fraudulent. What I'm saying is a lot of innocent people get tricked into investing in these schemes. They're not illegal, but they're a very bad idea. They always were a bad idea. A few people did very well off the back of them. And now the guys who are relying on endless investing in property and house prices going up on the back of it are struggling to keep their property price balloon inflating. And I think it started to go like an inflating balloon does. I think that's what's happening to some of these overinflated property portfolios. And yeah, it's not good, is it? It's not good when the price of a home gets out of reach for people who've got good jobs because speculators and other stimulus ends up pushing house prices up so far. In fact, it's not even good for estate agents, because the more house prices go up, the fewer people can afford them and the fewer transactions agents can do. So actually, as I'm trying to get spread around a lot to agents, house prices coming down gently will help them sell more homes. It may not help them win instructions, because nobody wants to instruct an agent that says house prices are coming down, and that's the catch-22. But it will help agents sell more homes. And I was very happy to see Hamptons today putting out a report saying that they've revised down their house price growth figures since the budget, after those other silly agents just a week ago said 25% house price growth in the next 5 years. Absolute guff. Anyway, hope that's helpful. And thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.